Now we are making the filling for the pie. And so I used to use minced beef and mixed vegetables for my shepherd's pie, but for ketogenics I use minced beef and frozen spinach, because mixed vegetables, they always have corns and carrots, and corns and carrots are two of the foods that is not allowed in a keto diet. If you are very strict on keto, those two are not allowed. You can't eat corns, you cannot eat carrots. So I don't use mixed vegetables anymore, and I just use frozen spinach. But for today, because I don't have frozen spinach, so I'm going to use peas, which is the only ingredient out of the mixed vegetables that is allowed. This is minced garlic that I put for taste.
How many tablespoons is it?
For about half a kilo of meat, that will be about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic or chopped garlic. But I like it minced so that it's finer, though you don't see the garlic, or you don't like sort of accidentally eat on a garlic.
Do you use any oil for this?
Because the beef has natural fats and oil that it will secrete once it's cooked, I don't put additional oil to that. But you can put butter or olive oil if you want to for the added fats. Because I already have fats in my mashed cauliflower, so I don't put like additional fats here, because this has already have fats.
Gisela has just added the peas to the pot, and she's mixing it.
So I added like I think also about half a kilo of peas. You can of course lessen it if you want like more beef than the peas, but I'm cooking in bulk, so like I'm throwing everything inside, so that way I don't have to worry about having peas inside my fridge, and then like what am I going to do with the balanced peas and things like that. So I'm just putting everything inside. That way I got a lot more feel, and you know, if I don't use everything for the pie, I can always use it for like just added proteins for scrambled eggs or fried rice, and fried cauliflower rice and things like that. Okay, so this is herb, which is in Malay is jintan manis. I think it's called cumin. So I usually add this to like any beef recipes, because it gives that fragrance and that a bit of like nice herb taste to it. So I normally put about 1 tablespoon of the cumin. Or you can use cumin powder. If you have cumin powder, you can use cumin powder as well, so that you don't see the seeds inside your dish. Salt to taste, about a teaspoon, a smidgen. And I'm using pink Himalayan salt here.
And some pepper.
Normally, before when I'm cooking shepherd's pie, I will add a little bit of cornstarch to the filling so that it will stick together and it will not like fall off when you cut the pie or something. But because we are on keto, so I don't add any like binding agent to the filling, so there's no cornstarch for this recipe. If you want it to stick, you can use eggs or egg whites. I don't, because I'm okay with the filling not
because it's for personal consumption.
Yeah,
so
yeah, so that's fine. Okay, so now the filling is ready, and I'm going to put it inside this container right here, and we are going to top it with the cauliflower mashes. Then we are going to bake it for about 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Then it's done, and we can move on to the next dish. Anyway, I like to make cauliflower. I like to make keto shepherd's pie because it's such a easy dish to make, and then it's also very tasty, and it's also very filling, and it's a kind of like a comfort food.
Wow, so creamy. And you couldn't tell that it's actually made of cauliflower instead of potatoes.
Cheese Like maybe not sliced cheese because I think that's a little bit processed, but like yeah, mozzarella and those other kind of block cheese, it's fine.
Okay, now the shepherd pie is out of the oven. Let's take a look how it look like.
Okay, so this is how the shepherd's pie, the ketogenic shepherd's pie look like, and I think it looks pretty awesome. I cannot wait to eat. We cannot wait to eat. But there are 2 more dishes that I need to cook before we have our lunch. So I'm gonna get started with the next 2 dishes. And this is going to be a breakfast dish, which is just a simple omelette and some stir-fried cabbage. Once we get that done, we're going to serve it for lunch, and Yana is going to be my tester for the day and see how ketogenic meals fare and whether it is any different than meals that we are so used to. Okay?